You're watching the Worker Communist Party of Iran Press Center's daily briefing. Today is June 17th, 2009. I'm Maryam Namazie, and here with Hamid Taqvaee, leader of the Worker Communist Party of Iran. Hamid Taqvaee, we're seeing in Iran the protests have intensified and strengthened in numbers. Hundreds and thousands of people in various cities across Tehran and across Iran. We've seen people attacking police bases as well as coming out in full force, even though Mousavi, the so-called reformist, has told people not to come out into the streets, and the conservative faction has threatened with suppression.
Yeah.
So it's obviously got nothing to do with the election, though that's exactly what the mainstream media keeps portraying.
Yeah, the thing is that what you are witnessing now is showing that people have their own reason for coming out to the streets. It has nothing to do with the election or what Mousavi says or whatever. Although it was the beginning, although it was the excuse, you can say, for people, but now they are getting independent more and more with their own demands, their own way of showing protest, their own banners and slogans and everything. And that's why when you say that, maybe for some people who think that that's a conflict only between Mousavi and the rest of the regime, it's maybe surprising for them. But for us, it's very, we have been expecting that. It's very obvious that when this movement goes on, and as it goes on, it would be more clear to everybody that that's a movement of people for freedom against the whole system.
Well, I mean, if it's not Mousavi and if it's not the conservatives, who is leading this protest?
Yeah, the leader is our party, actually. And we have a good reason to say that, because we are running a 24 hours television in Iran, which is the only media for people for listening to what we say and to even understanding what's going on, because we are the only resource for the news of that movement, which is very huge. And every day, every hour, you have so many new points to tell people, and to get to make them closer to each other, to come out to certain places with certain slogans. That's what we are doing, and we are seeing that what impact that strategy and the way that we talk to people has on the real happening of everyday events of every day in Iran.
Well, I mean, we've seen just yesterday the WPI gave a communique telling women to unveil in the protest.
And today
we've seen it.
We've seen it, yeah. It's not only that. We tell people, for example, what slogans is appropriate for this situation, and we are, and the next day, people calling from the streets to us and saying one of the slogans was that you said yesterday. So that thing is happening now.
And also the reality is that we're the only party calling on people to come out.
Yeah, the thing is that we are the only party that we had that strategy. Because we were emphasizing that the only way of getting rid of Islamic Republic is a mass movement, a revolution. And that revolution is happening now. And almost all the other parties in the opposition, for some reason, were against revolution. Even they said it's not possible, or it's not desirable, or it's not the way, the word is not that word anymore. It's not 20 years ago, 30 years ago that we had a revolution. Most of them would say that we had a revolution and we saw the result. The result was a system, a regime worse than the previous one. So people are not going to do any revolution anymore. So all of those opposition, obviously, have no base now in the society. And
what's the future of this?
I think no. Actually, I think that not only Islamic Republic, but no other force can stop people now. People are very clear about what they want. Their slogan is that we don't want Islamic Republic. That's the most popular slogan. Or down with the dictator. By dictator, they mean not only Ahmadinejad, but the whole system. So those are main slogans with people. And I think the way that we are getting involved, already been involved in this movement, with the activity of our party And with that mass movement that we have in Iran or in the streets, that movement will go on until we get rid of the Islamic Republic.
Thank you very much. Do stay tuned and visit our blog, the Worker Communist Party of Iran's blog, and you can receive updates on what's happening in Iran, as well as see daily interviews with Hamid Taqvaee and others. Thank you.